Hello friends, I am Singare Hanuman, assistant teacher, Mungshi Vidyalay Mungshi, Taluka Barsi, district Solapur. Today I am sharing with you a lesson from standard 10 book review Swami and Friends by R.K. Narayan. Friends, in previous video we have discussed about chit chat. Today we will learn the actual lesson. Student, this lesson is divided into three parts. First part is about the book. Second part is about the significance of the book, म्हणजे पुस्तकाचे महत्व. And last part is about the writer R.K. Narayan. Today we are going to learn first part. At first, I will read the first part. You listen carefully. Book review Swami and Friends by R.K. Narayan. A little bit about the book. Anything I mention about the book can be mistakenly understood as spoilers, so I would rather give a glance into the book without mentioning any events or plots of the story. Swami is a mischievous little kid of about 10 years old and living in the era where India was under the British rule. Like most kids of that age, Swami is a kid who cannot stay at one place and absolutely hates school, even worse, mathematics. So, school is his absolute nightmare. Anyway, the story unfolds around the happenings of this kid and how he constantly get into trouble and gets a good beating from his father. Swami is a talkative little kid and thinks that is his way of facing life, talking himself out of everything. But he does learn the truth the harsh way. As many teens back then, all he wants to do is play under the sun, kick something, climb a tree, break something, and harass somebody. Unlike kids today, this, in fact, us and in most parts of India still is the life of a typical growing up boy growing up. Technology isn't big in a kid's life. All they want is to play havoc. In what ways is Swami a typical boy in his growing year? In this regard, Narayan gets deeply into the workings of Swami's 10 years old mind, explaining exquisitely how he thinks and what his perspective of the world is. The reader does feels like Swami and get very attached with the character as the story progresses. That is the magic of Narayan's. Now, new words from this part. Mischievous means naughty, खोडकर. Era means period, कालखंड. Absolutely means completely, पूर्णपणे. Nightmare means fearful experience म्हणजे भयावह किंवा भीतीदायक अनुभव. Talkative means बडबडा. Then harass somebody means trouble somebody. Then play havoc means create something unusual or unusual. Exquisitely means in a pleasing manner, and perspective means attitude. Attitude means दृष्टिकोन, मत. तर at first, then now friends, I will tell summary of this part in short. Friends, at the beginning, the book reviewer म्हणजे पुस्तक समीक्षक करणारा. आय मीन्स हिअर बुक रिव्ह्यूअर tells he would give a glance into a book without mentioning any plot or story of the book. Why? Because if he told any event or plot of the story, it would be taken mistakenly spoilers by the leaders. Why says he says so? Because if he told the events or plot of the story, there will be no suspense. No suspense. So he says it would be, readers would think as spoilers. Swami is a mischievous, naughty little kid. About 10 years old, he was living in the time of a British era, means when British people were ruling over India, means before independence. Swami is very talkative. He can't stay at one place. He always hates school because he was poor in mathematics. That's why he used to do some mischiefs now and then, and that's why he gets in trouble, and he always being beaten by his father for his mischiefs. Then Swami, and so in short, school was a nightmare, means very dreadful experience for him. Swami was talkative boy. He was talkative boy. He always talk about himself. Then he knows the truth harsh way. He was Teenager means a boy or child or girl whose age is between 13 to 19 years. 13 to 19 years. As a teenager, Swami loves to play in the sun, under the sun. To play under the sun means to play in hot season too. To kick something, to break something, to harass somebody, means to harass his friend, to climb trees, so and so on. Writer says, nowadays, teens doesn't experience, any teens or teen don't experience such a childhood activities. But in rural area, even today, children are experiencing such childhood mischiefs or childhood enjoyment. But in urban area, students can't experience so, because they are always busy in video games, mobile games, so they never like such a childhood enjoyment. Swami is in short a story of a school going boy, and while reading this novel, while reading this book, the reader feels like Swami, or the older people recollect their childhood, and interestingly reading the book. This is the magic of greatest writer R.K. नारायण. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आता या पहिल्या पाठचा मराठी सारांश थोडक्यात मी सांगत आहे. तर सुरुवातीलाच पुस्तक समीक्षक करणारा समीक्षक म्हणतात की मी या पुस्तकाची कथा किंवा कथानक मी इन डिटेल सांगणार नाही, फक्त त्याच्यावर एक ओझरती नजर टाकणार आहे. जर मी या पुस्तकाची कथा सांगितली किंवा त्यातले काही गोष्टी सांगितल्या, प्लॉट सांगितला, काही घटना सांगितल्या, तर त्यातला सस्पेन्सच नाहीसा होईल आणि मग कथा बिघडवल्यासारखंच होईल. म्हणून इन शॉर्ट थोडक्यात मी त्या पुस्तकावर ओझरती नजर टाकत आहे. स्वामी ही एक खोडकर शाळकरी मुलाची कथा आहे. स्वामी 10 वर्षाचा आहे. कालखंड या कथेतील ब्रिटिशकालीन आहे, म्हणजे ज्यावेळी आपल्या भारतावर इंग्रजाचं राज्य होतं. आपण म्हणतात आपले पूर्वज हे भारतावर इंग्रजांनी 150 वर्ष राज्य केलं आणि मग त्या कालखंडातली ही कथा आहे. स्वामी हा चंचल आहे, चंचल वृत्तीचा. तो एका ठिकाणी कधीच बसत नाही. सारखा त्याला शाळेची आवड नाही. तो शाळेचा सारखा द्वेष करत असतो, कारण स्वामी गणितात तर खूपच कच्चा असतो. त्याच्या गणित आवडीचा विषय नसतो आणि शाळा म्हणजे थोडक्यात त्याला एक भयावह अनुभव असतो. आणि म्हणूनच कथा स्वामीच्या जीवनाभोवती काय होते, फिरते. स्वामी अशाच वेगवेगळ्या खोड्या करतो आणि त्या खोड्यासाठी वडिलाकडून त्याला कसा मार मिळतो याचं वर्णन लेखकाने याच्यामध्ये केलेलं आहे. स्वामी हा बडबड आहे, सारखा बोलत असतो स्वतःविषयी आणि मग त्याला या सारखा बोलत असतो. आणि इतर मुलाप्रमाणे, म्हणजे इतर किशोरवयीन मुलाप्रमाणे स्वामीलाही उन्हातान्हात खेळणं, काहीतरी वस्तूंना लाथाडणं, काही वस्तू फोडणं, मित्रांची टिंगल करणं, त्यांना त्रास देणं, झाडावर चढणं, अशा गोष्टी करायला खूप खूप आवडतात. की आजच्या विद्यार्थ्यांना किंवा आजच्या मुलांना हे आवडत नाही, लेखक म्हणतो. का तर शहरातील मुलं तर ह्या गोष्टीपासून फार दूरच आहेत, कारण त्यांना मोबाईल गेम, व्हिडिओ गेम, टी व्ही आणि नेट याच्यामध्येच ती गुंतलेली आहेत. आजही खेड्यातील वातावरणात खेड्यातील मुले या बालपणीच्या गोष्टींचा आनंद घेताना आपल्याला दिसून येत आहेत. तर नारायण यांनी अगदी सुंदरपणे, अगदी प्लेझिंगली मॅनर, म्हणजे अगदी आनंददायी पद्धतीने स्वामी या 10 वर्षाच्या शाळकरी खोडकर आणि बडबड्या मुलाची कथा सांगितलेली आहे. त्यामुळे वाचक वाचताना आपल्या स्वामीच्या ठिकाणी आपल्याला पाहायला लागतो. आणि म्हणजे जसं पिक्चरमध्ये आपण पिक्चर पाहत असताना आपल्याला आपणच तिथं आहे काय असं वाटतं आणि पुढे काय होतं याची आपल्याला उत्सुकता लागलेली असते. आणि मग जर एखादा व्यक्ती, वयोवृद्ध व्यक्ती किंवा तरुण व्यक्ती जर स्वामी आणि फ्रेंड्स हे पुस्तक वाचित असेल तर त्याला स्वतःच्या बालपणात गेल्याशिवाय राहणार नाही. ही तर R.K. नारायण यांच्या लेखनाची एक जादूच आहे, किमया आहे असं आपण म्हणता येईल. तर विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आता हे झालं परीक्षेच्या दृष्टिकोनातून विचार केला तर प्रश्न क्रमांक 2 हा सीन पॅसेज आपल्याला बोर्डाच्या परीक्षेमध्ये 20 मार्काला 2 पॅसेज येतात. त्यातले पॅसेज 10 मार्काचे 2 पॅसेज असतात. त्या 10 मार्काच्या पॅसेज, पहिला जर पॅसेज असेल तर A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 अशा ॲक्टिव्हिटी असतात आणि दुसऱ्या पॅसेजच्या B1, B2, B3, B4, B5 अशा ॲक्टिव्हिटी असतात. हे तुम्हाला माहीतच आहे. प्रत्येक ॲक्टिव्हिटीला 2 मार्क असतात. तर परीक्षेमध्ये पॅसेज इज अबाउट 15 to 18 लाईन्स, 15 ते 18 लाईनचा पॅसेज असतो. परंतु इथं आपण पॅसेज पूर्ण पहिला पार्टच घेतलेला आहे. त्याच्यावरील काही ॲक्टिव्हिटी पाहू. ह्या ॲक्टिव्हिटीज तुमच्या कॉम्प्रिहेन्शनवर आधारित असतात, रीडिंग स्किलवर आधारित असतात. तुमचं ग्रामर याच्यामध्ये चेक केलं जातं, व्होकॅब्युलरी चेक केली जाते. तर पहिली ॲक्टिव्हिटी पाहता A1 ट्रू फॉल्स. प्रश्न असा येतो परीक्षेमध्ये, से वेदर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स आर sentences are true or false. Here are 4 sentences. Swami dislikes school. Swami dislikes school. This sentence is a true sentence. Directly there is no such sentence in the passage, but there is. Swami absolutely hates school असा आहे. Hates means dislike. So this sentence is a true sentence. Second sentence, Swami is a very talkative boy. This sentence is direct in the passage, so it is a true sentence. Third one, Swami is being beaten by his mother for his mischiefs. Means this sentence is false sentence. Swami was beaten by his father for his mischiefs. राईट सेंटेन्स आहे, आपल्याला राईट लिहायची गरज नसते, समजण्यासाठी सांगतोय मी. अँड फोर्थ वन, द स्टोरी अबाउट स्वामी अँड हिज फ्रेंड्स इज आफ्टर इंडिपेंडन्स पिरियड. दिस सेंटेन्स, कॅन यू गेस? दिस सेंटेन्स इज false sentence because in the passage we learn that this Swami is living in the village or in the time British era. So this sentence is a false sentence. Second activity, complete the verb. Here, as a teenager, Swami loves to. किशोरवयीन मुलगा म्हणून स्वामीला काय आवडत असे? काय आवडत असे? हां, फ्रेंड्स, वी हॅव टू ड्रॉ वेव विथ पेन इन एक्झाम. वी शुड ड्रॉ वेव अट्रॅक्टिव्हली बिकॉज if there are no marks for web presentation of your answer paper, impress the examiner and you can get good marks too. So first point, most important, draw wave with pen and attractively. What is answer? To play under the sun. To kick something. Kick here, sorry, one spelling mistake. K-I-C-K, kick. Suppose K-I-C-K, kick something, climb a tree, harass somebody, break something. Each point has half mark. Write neatly. So, third activity. Third activity is based on vocabulary. Vocabulary. शब्दावर असते विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो. First one here. Write similar words, synonyms from the passage. Synonyms means similar word. First one, trouble. Trouble, harass. Often. Often म्हणजे सारखं. Constantly. Naughty, mischievous. Totally, absolutely. Here also ABSOLUTELY. Write spelling correctly in exam. If you write wrong spelling, you can't get a mark. Like here. Second number, write describing words. Describing words means adjectives. Write action describing word. Action word means, in modern English, we say verb as an action word. Action word. Adjective as action describing word. Adjective is describing word and adverb is action describing word. Here action describing words means adverbs, and these are 4 adverbs in this part. First one, absolutely. Second, constantly. Third, exquisitely. Fourth, deeply. Adverb of manners ends with ly. Suffix ly. Remember, right? If there are questions, write action describing word or adverbs. You write words ending with ly. Number third, write describing words from the passage. Describing words means here adjective. First one, mischievous kid. Mischievous is describing word. It describes noun kid. British rule. Here British is describing word or adjective. It describes rule. British is a proper adjective. Typical boy. Typical describing word. It modifies or describes boy. Absolute, nightmare. Absolute is describing word and it describes nightmare. Next activity. Next activity means fourth. A4 is based on or related to language study. Here, language study which are not included in a first question. First one, Swami is a mischievous little kid. Make exclamatory sentence. Make exclamatory sentence. Answer, what a mischievous little kid Swami is. Here also Swami word is not printed. Keep it in mind. Why sentence start with what? Do you know? Because after in sentence, in given sentence or assertive sentence, after adjective there is a noun, kid. So if there is a noun after adjective, we start our sentence with what, and we replace the, we change the places of noun, subject and verb and other parts. That's why answer is a mischievous little kid. Second, Swami hates school. Make negative sentence. Swami does not. Answer, Swami does not love or like school. Here, affirmative sentence. In affirmative sentence, there is no helping verb. So, sentence is in simple present tense. That's why we used here form of do to make a negative sentence, does plus not, and then wrote opposite word of hate. Here, don't make mistake. Loves, likes. Student generally make mistake. While using form of do, we have to write main form of main verb, love, like. Next means number third. Swami is a mischievous little kid. Swami is a talkative little kid. Join with not only dash dash I here, not only dot dot but also. Two sentence. Not only but also is a correlative conjunction. It joins two sentences of same kinds. Here, answer is Swami is not only a mischievous but also talkative boy. While joining sentence with not only but also, we have to write same part in both sentence once and join different part with not only but also. Next, fourth question is, or fourth activity is about personal response question. Fifth activity is, or fifth question is on personal response question. Personal response means response change per person. Here, first one, which is your favorite subject? Why? Here, student can answer. Someone say English, someone say Marathi, someone say mathematics, someone say civics or social science. Thus, response change per person. So, answer, my favorite subject is English. Favorite, here write word favorite. My favorite subject is English because English an international language. It is very interesting and easy to. It is very essential म्हणजे आवश्यक in order to get jobs as well as do any business in future. मुलांनो, ह्या प्रश्नामध्ये कमीत कमी 4 पॉईंट लिहावे लागतात. राईट इन सिम्पल बट ग्रॅमॅटिकली करेक्ट इंग्लिश. मोर राईट, मोर मिस्टेक, लेस मार्क. Remember this formula. Write in short, write to the point, write in simple but grammatically correct English. Correct English, keep it in mind. If you write grammatically correct, simple English, in 4 point you would get 2 marks or out marks. Second question, how will you convince the children who hate school? कन्व्हिन्स म्हणजे मन वळवणे. शाळेचा द्वेष करणारे असं म्हणणं आहे. शाळा न आवडणाऱ्या मुलांचं तुम्ही शाळेत येण्यासाठी मन कसे वळवाल असा अर्थ याचा. In order to convince the children who hate school, I shall tell them the importance of school in life. I shall tell them how education is important to get a job and to do any business in future. I shall also tell them how the educated people get respect in the society. Here also I have given or written 4 points. You can definitely get 2 marks. Next again we can mention another question. Here are variety in this question. There is one sentence. Technology doesn't play big in a kid's life. Do you agree with this statement? म्हणजे तंत्रज्ञानाचं मुलांच्या जीवनामध्ये महत्त्व तितकंसं मोठं महत्त्व फारसं महत्त्व नाही. या मताशी तुम्ही सहमत आहात का? म्हणजे असेही प्रश्न विचारले जाऊ शकतात. Technology is not big in kids' life. Do you agree with this statement? We can answer, I am not agree with this statement because we are living in the age of technology. Today technology become part and parcel of children's life or kids' life. They love to play video games, mobile games. They also visit different websites and learn different things of different subject or study well. Then how can we say technology isn't big in a children's life? Friends, in this way, today we learned first part of the lesson, means second part. First part chit-chat, second part actual lessons, first part in detail. In next video, we will learn second part. Thank you very much.